In the world of Hollywood, celebrity friendships and alliances often come under scrutiny, especially when it appears that some stars may be trying to distance themselves from controversial figures. Ashton Kutcher, the actor known for his roles in That 70s Show and 2.5 Men, found himself in an unusual and rather uncomfortable position recently, as rumors about his involvement in a much larger scandal started to surface. The scandal, of course, centers around Sean "Diddy" Combs, a mogul whose lavish lifestyle and complex history have led to him becoming a controversial figure in Hollywood circles. However, as the investigation into Diddy's actions deepened, people began to wonder just how deeply Ashton had been involved with Diddy's world, and whether he had anything to hide. For years, Ashton and Diddy were seen together at numerous events, always looking like the best of friends. Their bromance seemed to be one of Hollywood's most intriguing friendships, a mix of business, fun, and the promise of a good time. However, things began to take a turn when Diddy's arrest made headlines. Ashton's once boisterous public image started to fade into the background, with insiders claiming that the actor had become fearful of his past association with Diddy. The reason? Ashton allegedly believed that Diddy might turn on him to save his own skin. This fear grew when rumors started to circulate that Diddy might be ready to snitch on anyone he could to protect himself from legal ramifications. Ashton's relationship with Diddy, a tale of friendship and fear. Ashton and Diddy first met during the early 2000s, during a time when both men were riding high in Hollywood. Ashton, fresh off his success with That 70s Show, was becoming a household name, while Diddy, already an established music mogul, was branching out into various business ventures. Their friendship seemed to blossom when they appeared at a marathon together and were seen at various high-profile events. However, things began to unravel as people started to connect the dots between their public appearances and Diddy's increasingly questionable behavior. It was in 2009, at one of Diddy's infamous White Party events, that the public began to notice something odd. Ashton, typically known for his public persona as a fun-loving, goofy guy, looked visibly uncomfortable in some of the photographs taken that night. In fact, rumors about the wild, often outrageous nature of Diddy's parties began to leak, causing many to wonder if Ashton had been a regular at these gatherings. A viral interview from 2019 only added fuel to the fire. In the interview, Ashton appeared extremely nervous when asked about his attendance at Diddy's parties. His awkward and evasive responses only served to increase speculation that he knew more than he was willing to share. Diddy's White Party. An inside look at the opulence and scandal. Diddy's White Party in 2009 became a hallmark event in Hollywood's party scene. Known for its excess and glamour, the party attracted a who's who of A-list celebrities, many of whom became regulars at Diddy's future events. However, the White Party, like many of Diddy's gatherings, was not just about luxury. It was about debauchery, with rumors circulating about the nature of the interactions that took place behind closed doors. While the event itself appeared to be all about extravagant outfits, fine dining, and celebrity networking, insiders claim that Diddy's parties often took a darker turn when the cameras were off. At the White Party, Ashton was reportedly one of the few stars who seemed out of place. He was visibly uncomfortable with the crowd and the atmosphere, and many people began to question his role in the event. Was Ashton simply a guest, or was he involved in the same risky behaviors that Diddy was known for? The speculation grew even stronger when Ashton's public silence following Diddy's arrest became more pronounced. Was he trying to distance himself from the mogul, or did he know something that he was afraid would be exposed? The darker side of Hollywood friendships. Why people are questioning Ashton's involvement. It's easy to understand why someone like Ashton Kutcher might want to distance themselves from a figure like Diddy. The mogul has long been associated with a lavish lifestyle that some see as a symbol of success, while others view it as a facade hiding a much darker reality. As more and more rumors about Diddy's involvement in illegal activities surfaced, it became clear that Ashton's past friendship with the music mogul was no longer something to flaunt. In fact, many people believe that Ashton's apparent fear of Diddy is not just about personal guilt, but about self-preservation. People started speculating that Ashton feared that Diddy's arrest might result in the exposure of secrets that Ashton would rather keep hidden. Was he involved in activities he couldn't explain? Was he simply a passive participant at Diddy's parties? Or did he have more to do with them than he was willing to admit? Ashton's escape plan. The move to Europe. Ashton's rumored decision to leave the United States and relocate to Europe with his wife, actress Mila Kunis, only added more fuel to the speculation. Was he truly trying to escape the public eye? Or was he planning to sever ties with Hollywood altogether to avoid the scrutiny that would inevitably follow Diddy's arrest? A source close to the couple told In Touch magazine that the couple had been looking for a way to leave Hollywood for quite some time. But Diddy's recent legal troubles gave them the final push. The idea that Ashton and Mila are preparing to leave the country suggests that the couple is more than just trying to avoid the media frenzy surrounding Diddy's downfall. Ashton, who has often portrayed himself as an easygoing, fun-loving guy, may be feeling the pressure to protect his reputation and career. Moving to Europe could allow the couple to start fresh, away from the spotlight and away from the connections they once had in Hollywood. Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher, a history of controversy. Ashton's history of being associated with controversial figures doesn't start or end with Diddy. The actor's connection to his former co-star Danny Masterson has also come under intense scrutiny in recent years. In 2023, Masterson, known for his role on That 70s Show, was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being convicted of raping 2 women. The public reaction to Masterson's conviction was swift, with many people questioning why Ashton had written character letters on Masterson's behalf, pleading for a lighter sentence. While Ashton has since apologized for his actions, the backlash was intense, with many people accusing him of enabling Masterson's behavior by vouching for him publicly. The situation has left many questioning Ashton's moral compass and whether he truly understood the gravity of the allegations against Masterson. Some argue that Ashton's close friendship with Masterson may have clouded his judgment, while others suggest that he may have been attempting to protect his own interests within the Hollywood machine. The backlash. Ashton's apology and public outcry. Ashton eventually issued a public apology for his actions, expressing regret over the letters he had written on behalf of Masterson. In his apology, he acknowledged the pain that had been caused by his words and reiterated his support for victims of sexual assault. However, the apology did little to quell the public outrage. Many people were quick to point out that Ashton's attempt at redemption was too little, too late, and that his involvement in the case only added to the growing suspicion that he was complicit in turning a blind eye to troubling behavior. The fact that Ashton's past ties to Diddy and Masterson were now being brought into the light created a perfect storm of controversy. Fans, media outlets, and online users began to connect the dots between Ashton's various associations with problematic individuals, questioning whether he was truly as innocent and unaware as he portrayed himself. The rise and fall of Diddy, from mogul to pariah. Sean Diddy Combs, once a towering figure in the music and entertainment industries, is now at the center of one of Hollywood's most shocking scandals. Known for his larger-than-life persona, Diddy built an empire that spanned music, fashion, and even vodka. His parties, often dubbed the ultimate expression of wealth and excess, were legendary in their hedonistic appeal. Celebrities from every corner of the industry flocked to his events, eager to partake in the luxurious atmosphere that seemed to promise a peek behind the curtain of the Hollywood elite. However, as the years passed, whispers about the darker side of Diddy's empire grew louder. Allegations about illegal activities, corrupt business practices, and even rumors of abuse began circulating. Despite his immense power and influence, Diddy found himself increasingly isolated as former friends and associates distanced themselves from him amid mounting accusations. What was once a glittering career now seemed on the verge of collapse as the legal and personal ramifications of his actions began to unfold. The tipping point for Diddy came when he was arrested, with reports suggesting that his involvement in criminal activities could lead to significant legal consequences. Celebrities who once adored him now find themselves scrambling to avoid any fallout from their past relationships with him. Diddy's fall from grace has left many questioning whether his empire was built on a foundation of exploitation and Ashton Kutcher's growing fear. Is he running from his past? Ashton Kutcher's sudden desire to escape the limelight and relocate to Europe with his wife Mila Kunis has fueled speculation about his fear of being implicated in the ongoing scandals surrounding Diddy. Ashton, who has always been known for his easygoing personality and well-crafted public image, is now seen as someone trying to avoid the mounting pressure of being associated with Diddy. What was once a seemingly innocent friendship has now become a liability in the wake of Diddy's arrest. Ashton's decision to leave Hollywood appears to be motivated by a desire to protect his personal and professional life. Insiders claim that Ashton is deeply concerned that Diddy may eventually turn on him in an attempt to save himself, as the mogul reportedly prepares to snitch on anyone he can in order to avoid further legal trouble. While some might argue that Ashton is merely trying to escape the media circus, others believe that he is taking drastic measures to protect himself from further scrutiny. The growing fear surrounding Ashton's involvement in Diddy's scandal also highlights the larger issue of Hollywood's complicity in enabling powerful figures to thrive despite their unethical actions. Celebrities like Ashton, who once celebrated their friendships with Diddy, now find themselves caught in a web of suspicion, with many questioning how much they knew about the alleged illegal activities taking place behind closed doors. The controversy of celebrity friendships, a culture of silence. The case of Ashton Kutcher's connection to Diddy shines a light on a troubling aspect of Hollywood culture: the normalization of silence and complicity in the face of wrongdoing. In an industry where wealth and power often reign supreme, many celebrities choose to turn a blind eye to unethical behavior, either out of fear or loyalty to those who can advance their careers. This culture of silence has allowed individuals like Diddy to amass influence, while those around them remain unwilling to speak out against the dark undercurrents that swirl beneath the glitz and glamour. Ashton's relationship with Diddy is just one example of this widespread phenomenon. Celebrities frequently form tight-knit groups, and their collective silence often protects those at the top from being held accountable. The pressure to conform to the rules of Hollywood, where networking and relationships are vital for career survival, often outweighs the moral imperative to call out bad behavior. Those who do speak up, like whistleblowers or former employees, often face public backlash, shunned by their peers who are unwilling to jeopardize their own careers. This culture of silence allows dangerous behaviors to persist unchecked, as people fear being ostracized for breaking rank. The ongoing fallout from Diddy's scandal underscores the need for greater transparency in Hollywood, as well as a shift in the attitudes of those who benefit from the industry's power dynamics. Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher. A friendship marred by controversy. Ashton Kutcher's connection to his That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson has taken on new significance in light of the latter's conviction in 2023 for sexual assault. Masterson's trial and sentencing to 30 years in prison have led many to re-examine his friendships, particularly with Ashton, who has been publicly supportive of Masterson throughout the legal proceedings. In fact, Ashton and his wife Mila Kunis were criticized for writing character letters in support of Masterson during his trial, with many questioning their judgment in doing so. While Ashton later issued an apology for the letters, the backlash was swift and severe. Critics argued that Ashton's defense of Masterson, who was convicted of raping 2 women, was indicative of a deeper issue within the entertainment industry: the tendency to protect friends, no matter the cost. In a culture where loyalty to one's peers often trumps justice, celebrities like Ashton face tough choices when their personal relationships intersect with moral and legal boundaries. Ashton's continued association with Masterson, despite the allegations against him, paints a troubling picture of how the industry handles accusations of abuse. The controversy surrounding the letters highlights the broader issues of accountability and the way Hollywood grapples with accusations of sexual violence. While Ashton's apology was a step toward acknowledging the problem, the power of celebrity culture. Diddy's influence on Hollywood. Diddy's role in shaping Hollywood's celebrity culture cannot be overstated. For decades, he has been a central figure in the entertainment industry, amassing an empire through his ventures in music, fashion, and media. His influence extends far beyond his own music career, as he has been a key player in shaping the image and lifestyle of many high-profile celebrities. Diddy's parties, known for their excess and opulence, have become symbols of his power and influence, drawing in A-list stars from across the globe. However, as Diddy's legal troubles intensify, many are beginning to question the true cost of his success. The very same parties that once symbolized the pinnacle of luxury and excess are now being scrutinized for the darker realities they may have concealed. Allegations of illegal activity, coercion, and abuse have cast a shadow over Diddy's empire, and the fallout from his arrest has raised serious questions about how much of Hollywood's celebrity culture is built on exploitation. Diddy's influence over Hollywood is a reminder of the power dynamics that exist in the entertainment industry, where wealth and fame often grant individuals the ability to operate above the law. His arrest has forced many to confront the uncomfortable reality that celebrity culture is not always as glamorous as it appears, and that the cost of success can sometimes come with a heavy moral price.